Sonic 3 is technically a Christmas movie.
Also a Halloween movie.
And a Earth Day movie. Among many other things. Hello everyone, hope everyone had a good Christmas and all that's out there and a nice New Year coming. With good news, Sonic kicking the crap out of that terrible garbage Mufasa movie. Pure garbage, like the majority of those live action films, because all they're saying is, that animation can be improved upon. It isn't really taken seriously. And the animated movies are always a million times better. And always will be. So basically, I'm glad that Sonic is kicking the ass of a movie that shouldn't even have been made, that no one wanted, and that the majority seem to hate and dislike. Which is the opposite of this. The majority seem to really like this, even though Disney's trying their best to screw this movie over by paying for stuff again and trying to squeeze out more and bullying the theaters, as you've been probably seeing in the news. But Sonic is still zipping past them. And I'm sure it's going to do well overseas. But Sonic 3, it was so good. I feel like these movies are getting better as they go, which you would hope would be the thing. And I'm really liking them as each one goes by better than the last. And I usually don't feel that way about a lot of movies. But these ones, love it. Everyone looked great, especially I think Jim Carrey was definitely born. It was born to play Robotnik. He's just always so good. He does a great job, and he does twice as good in this one. And again, as you know, I just love Knuckles. Idris Elba does such a good job with him, and Knuckles, I love that guy so much. He's so awesome. And Keanu Reeves, good job as Shadow. Ooh, just good movie. So story-driven, I thought. I loved it so much. Got you at times, and good freaking movie.
Yeah, it was nice. It doesn't even drag anywhere. It's got good way of pacing and stuff throughout the movie.
Although some people said it's a little too fast-paced. And the movie was, too much, which I can understand. But, then people complain that the movie's 2.5 hours, so what do you want?
Exactly.
You got to cram a lot of story into this, and I thought they did an okay job with it.
I think so, too. I like the introduction of new characters in this movie and how it fits into the Sonic world. It's nice that they kind of went back to the first one by going back to where Sonic started in the beginning. And they're showing how the contrast between Sonic and Shadow's beginning and how they build upon that through the movie as you find more and more out about Shadow's past and why he's the way he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they did a great job with all that stuff there. The beginning, with the whole family aspect and the friend aspect and just them all together, and how it's like the choices you make are the ones that... So, that stuff's all going to come back, and, but that's how it's... That's where I feel like a lot of stuff nowadays where it comes to, where a lot of movies nowadays where they just don't understand the writing and stuff with character stuff, and, making the characters grow, and then bringing that stuff back. All that stuff at the beginning goes through the movie, and then comes back again, to see, to get Shadow with the choices he made, and then I like how, Sonic's like, boy, I wonder what happened if I would have, and then that's when they cut to how Shadow is, if he would have let him get the way he is, the anger or whatever take over instead of, so I'm like, very good stuff.
As you said, you see the characters grow in the movie, and so it was nice to see not only Shadow change throughout the movie, but also it's nice to see Eggman come back and reprise his role. Jim Carrey does an awesome job again as Eggman.
And his grandfather.
They
even changes throughout there.
Yes, that's true. And it's nice to see him evolve. See Sonic's mortal enemy, but it's nice to see him grow, and maybe one day they'll be friends. Who knows?
Working together and all that stuff there, and with his henchmen and everything, and then nice little messaging and stuff with that throughout. And again, with the Christmas stuff there, I like the marketing where they do the posters for all the Christmas movies. That was good stuff. It looks great. A lot of it hilarious.
Like the Home Alone one's really good.
Oh yeah, all that stuff was pretty. They know how to do their marketing, like how they did with the last one, but everything was I thought everything was so good. I liked when they went to Japan and they had the little cafe that Tails liked to go to. That was cute. And I thought, I don't know, just it was interesting to see Jim Carrey with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
They did the effects were a good job because there are moments where the obvious where you got stuff where you can see like maybe they did split screen, or they do like there's the back of someone's head talking while the other one's talking and it could be someone else type of thing there just for that shot. But then they did stuff where they're going through that room with the lasers and they're actually like touching. Like you can see stuff like that's easy. You can like maybe do something like this, but then there are times where they grab hands and then up and then they're doing this. They're really. Yeah. He's really interacting with himself so well, and it just looked really good and just weird and funny.
It's nice to actually see that, even bad guys have feelings too. Like how Jim Carrey really wanted to be with his grandfather, or how, spoilers, how much he actually cares about his henchmen. Mm-hmm. And it's nice that they could build on that and explore what you could do with even the villains, but not to the point where you always feel sorry for the villain, but to see him grow and maybe become even a good guy. It's a good story.
I guess we had Christmas and Jim Carrey, it was kind of like the Grinch, you know, or he went from this and he kind of, gets that Grinchy heart growing or something. Yeah. I don't know, spoilers, but it's been out for a while, so I'm sure everyone's seen it already, and anyone who's watched this probably has already seen it, if they're even, or I don't know. But anyway. Very good. It's so good. I like all this. I love all the, they do a good job with creature characters like Sonic and them, and they do a good job with the human characters. Everything works so well, and I like the messaging and the themes and everything again. Good stuff that kids need to see more so than their stuff that they're seeing and stuff nowadays. So this is nice that they're doing that messaging. And it's just good stuff for adults to see, too. Anyone to see. It's good stuff.
I also think it's good about the storytelling where they kind of did like a after credit scene where it kind of like bookends the beginning of the movie. So it starts with the race and it ends with the race.
Yep. That
was a good bookending thing. It's nice when movies can do that and make it work and build you up for the next movie, which I'm looking forward to. I hope Jim Carrey is in the next one too.
Yeah, they could pull that off. I'm sure they can. Shadow was a good character he fell for. Like, he was bad, but, for the certain reason, so you follow him through that and him changing. A lot of good action sequences. Mm-hmm. I liked also when they went to London and my boy Knuckles just sitting there. He just wants to break the, and it's like, wants to break some glass. No, just in case of emergency. I want to break the, and he's just constantly he just constantly, and then when he even does it, even says it as he's launching out. I'm like, but I love him. So it was funny. All the new places they went to, and just the plot did move very fast, and I'm sure they could have just took them a little bit more time to get from thing to thing. But then again, it'd be too long, and people, like, you can already tell, like when we saw it, like the kids already starting to act up on certain scenes, where it's like Jim Carrey talking and doing more of the exposition and talking, and the story stuff there without funny hoo type stuff happening or action. And during those ones, I can hear kids, talking and making noises. Like, they're getting bored already during this stuff. Oh, no, now back to the silly, colorful creatures, and now they're laughing again. And Jim Carrey's doing something funny again, so they're laughing again. So it's like... But I'm like, good stuff all around. I'm glad they're doing this stuff with story and the characters. And that's what I like about these movies. And I'm glad they listen to people, which is something rare nowadays. The last, so many years, they don't want to listen to their audience, but they're listening. And that's why they're successful, and they got 3 movies and a 4th one on the way. So if they didn't listen to people, they'd have that one movie and that'd be it.
Yeah.
And I know everybody says that because that's just fact. That's how it would be.
Very true.
And they do a good job, these movies. Each, like I said, I've enjoyed them all. And this 3rd one is amazing. I love this one. And I feel like they just get better with each movie.
Yeah. The introduction of Knuckles in the last... it's nice to have him as part of the team, and what I like about this movie is that they...
Team Sonic.
Yeah.
How about Team Knuckles? How about just Team?
Yep. What's good is that it's not just Sonic and Shadow. That they have, Knuckles, Tails. They have Eggman. They even have the human characters. But it's nice that they're actually working together as a team instead of just, Sonic will just do it all on his own. He needs the work of a team. And that's why I feel like the message of this movie was teamwork. caring about each other, you know, in a sense, completing each
family.
other. Yeah, family. There you go. It was nice that how they had Tom and Maddie building on that family relationship, like they're kind of like their parents or whatever of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, trying to help guide them through how it is to be basically on the human world. But it's nice that they even got action scenes of their own, and even got Maddie's sister to come back for a cameo.
And as we said, it was sweet, you know, with Robotnik and Agent Stone.
Yep. And so I think this is a really good family movie. It's got something for everyone, not just the kids, but also the adults, because it's also story driven. And if you like the first two movies, I definitely think you'll love this one.
Love this. It was a great movie. Good thing to see on, what was it, Christmas Eve? Yeah, that was good. Christmas Eve day, I guess.
It was like an early Christmas gift.
It was. It was a good way to start Christmas. You know, the Christmas Eve into Christmas and stuff, so it was nice.
So I definitely say check out it if you haven't seen it yet. Don't forget to stay after the credits to watch the ending credit scenes. There's at least 2 of them, I believe. They have good music, good acting, good characters, so if you go to see it, you're definitely going to enjoy it.
I don't see how you couldn't. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, great movie. Just love it. Probably that one right now is tussling with Beetlejuice, and, you know, Late Night with the Devil as favorite of the year. So I guess those will be my top 3. So
if you got a top 3 favorites, or you're interested in about, if you want to let us know what you think of the movie or anything, don't forget to comment below. If you like this video, don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. And have a happy new year, and enjoy the Sonic movie.
Oh, great movie. Go see it. Let it keep being successful. See ya.
See ya.